Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Mentorship Corner. My name is Sibiana Mtandazo. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to click the red subscription button down below. Don't forget to like, and of course don't forget to share with your family and friends if you feel our content is educational. So guys, on today's video we are going to be discussing, before I forget, thank you so much to my notification gang, and basically for the Mentorship family, Mentorship Corner family. Yeah, so let me sit properly. So guys, on today's video, okay, let's get some water. Been getting a little sick lately, don't know why. I think my digestive system is acting up or something, I don't know. But anyways, on today's video we're going to be talking about the importance of forgiving yourself as a person. Ne? I know most people don't really want to talk about this because sometimes and I think you feel like you are to blame, and then you fail to let them go, and you fail to understand what it wasn't your mistake. Like for example, some of us don't have parents alive, so I still have both my parents, thank God for that, and luckily, but there's people out there who no longer have parents, and they feel like they were partly responsible for the deaths of their parents. They were partly responsible for what happened to their parents, if there's something bad that happened to their parents or their siblings, to a point where umuntu carries this burden for the rest of their lives. Instead of them trying to find their purpose, they are forever carrying this burden on their shoulders, and they don't see like a better future, they don't see a brighter future, so to say. So today we're going to be discussing why it is important to forgive yourself, and basically to try and let things go. So guys, as I said, we're going to start by, I don't have notes for today's video because it's not like I want to thumb suck it or anything, but I feel it's a very broad subject that we're going to be discussing today. I'll make examples as we go along. Okay, so first thing is why it's important to actually forgive yourself. The first thing that's important for you, why you should forgive yourself, is because if you are able to forgive yourself, you'll be able to forgive the next person next to you fully and completely, which means you won't necessarily hold a grudge. So okay, with that said, guys, don't quote me on this, né? I am not saying you should forgive and forget. No, because I personally don't understand this whole forgive and forget situation. I'm sorry. You can judge if you want. It's fine. It's fine. Really, it's okay. But for me, what's important for you to do is to forgive yourself so that you'll be able to forgive the others. When you forgive, I'm not saying forgive and forget, because sometimes it doesn't happen. I'm like that. But you will be able to forgive them so that you can let go. Another thing is, I believe if you can't forgive yourself, then even if you forgive the next person, but you will forever hold that grudge in your ability. This so and so hurt me, so and so put me through this. Fine, you won't forget, but you will forever hold that grudge. And some people take it a step further and say, okay, fine, because Ban Bani did 1, 2, and 3 to me, now I'm going to do 3 and 4 to them. Which is, guys, you don't, I personally feel like you don't gain anything from doing that. But then again, I stand to be corrected. So the first thing is learn to forgive yourself fully, so that you'll be able to forgive the next person and forgive them fully, and be able to let things go and not hold a grudge. Ne? That's the first thing. That's why it's important, basically. That's like bottom line. It's important to learn to forgive yourself, because if you are able to forgive yourself first, you will be free, because your soul, you'll have that inner peace. It was okay, fine, this happened, but I forgave and I'm letting it go, and you're gonna be happy, guys. We all want to be happy beings, right? So you're gonna be happier. And then second, you're gonna be able to forgive the next person better, and let things go. I know people do things to hurt us, but let it go. I'm not saying forget. Don't forget, because obviously you need to take notes where smart about how you do your things, because obviously if the one person did this to you, that means there is a potential that there's someone who's similar to them out there in the world. I'm not saying people are the same, no, but there is a potential that there's someone similar to them around the world with a similar or close to their mentality. So be careful. So if they do you wrong, okay, fine, you are hurt, forgive them, let it go, but don't forget it, because you want to be able to pick up the signs again if something is about to repeat itself. Okay, so that's the first thing why it's important to forgive yourself. The second thing is I want to touch on is the fact that a lot of things happen in our lives, guys. A lot of things happen in our lives. People are abused emotionally, sexually, physically. You need to forgive yourself in a sense that you need to tell yourself that you didn't bring that onto yourself. Like, no one deserves to be hurt, no one deserves to be raped, no one deserves to be beaten up just because the next person is drunk. No one deserves to be bullied or emotionally ridiculed just because they're tiny, or just because they're big, or just because they're short, or just because they're tall. No one deserves that. So you need to learn to forgive yourself and stop saying they probably did this and this because I did this and this. No, you didn't do anything. They did that and that because they jerks, and they did that and that because they bad people. Okay, so learn to forgive yourself in order to not blame yourself for things that happen to you. With that said, Bahlali, I'm not saying when you make mistakes and you cause stuff, then you must not take accountability. No. What I'm saying is there is certain things that you cannot control that happen in your life because of external factors like people around you and people in your surroundings. That I cannot control. But I can forgive me for saying, for example, if you think about this, if you walk a taxi rank, if you've taken a taxi, you will know. If you are wearing a miniskirt and you're walking a taxi rank and a taxi driver whistles and you don't turn and they call you and you don't turn and you don't go, next thing that follows is that they will call you names. They will swear at you, they will call you by names, by all these like bad, terrible names. That, don't think you caused that. Like, you're allowed to dress the way you're supposed you want to dress. You're allowed to express your personality. You're allowed to express who you are. So do not go back and be like, okay, fine, maybe if I didn't, I didn't wear miniskirts, I was not going to be in a situation that I'm at right now. No. That's what I mean when I say forgive yourself in order to not blame yourself for things that happen to you that you cannot control, that are caused by external factors that you have no control over. So learn to forgive yourself for that, okay? And then I think the most important thing is you must not stop living in the past, guys. You must try and be present, and be intentional about your life and living your life today in the now. Fine, we go through different childhoods. Fine, we go through a lot of things while we're growing up, but learn to forgive you and to let go. And then once you've done that, stop living in the past and start living in the present. I love you guys. Yeah. That's it for today's video. I love you guys. If you have any comments or you are against my opinion, you are more than welcome to drop your comments and your opinions on the comment section down below. And of course, the Mentorship Corner will answer accordingly. I love you guys a lot. I love you guys a lot. Take care of yourselves. Be safe during this corona. Wear your masks, follow the safety protocols, and keep yourself and your community safe. I love you guys a lot. Bye.